You cannot talk about how to be disciplined on your mental diet in order to manifest what you want when you already manifested it. Hi guys, my name is Akshay and I am a manifestation coach. All my contact info is in the description. Today we'll talk about how to discipline your mind to think or affirm only what you want. So how to discipline your mind to think from the end, so that you can live in the end successfully to manifest exactly what you want. Some people tell me, Akshay, I know what I have to do. I have to live in the end. I have to affirm from my desired reality. But I just can't control my mind. It just keeps playing all these negative scenarios. Like I keep seeing my SP with the 3P, and it's like, and then I start being fearful that this will manifest. It's just that I can't control my mind, and so my mind is totally out of control. It is constantly spiraling, and so I can't focus on my career. I can't focus on my health. I've been just lying in bed for the past few weeks, days, months, I don't know, and like my career is I'm not doing well professionally, and everything is going downhill, and I just keep missing my SP, and I feel anxious all the time. I know what I have to do, but I simply cannot get myself to do it. So how do I discipline my mind to only think from the end? Okay. So let me tell you guys a quick story. Okay. So I had a friend in college, and this guy was really lazy. Okay, so he was very good at bunking classes. Okay, so he used to basically just go to sleep. He's like, let's sleep, it's cold, like let's not go to class today. And then he used to wake up and he used to cook really, really good food. Okay, like he was in the hostel, like he was really good at cooking. So he used to cook food, and then everybody used to eat, and they used to watch movies, and and he did this for a long time. Okay, barely he managed to get by, in the exams. Somehow he managed to pass. One day, this guy called his family. Okay, so his mom picked up the phone, and he was just telling her, hey, how are you? Just making small talk with his mom. And he asked her, hey, where's dad? And she told him that dad is at work. And it was fairly late in the night. And his mom said, dad is at work. He hasn't come back from the office. And he's like, why is he working so late? And she explained to him that because, times are a little tough at work. And so he's doing overtime so that he can make extra money to support the son's education and stuff. And that was the moment when something flipped in him. And he said that I am just throwing my life away here. If I feel like going to class, I go to class. If I don't feel like studying, I don't study. I don't feel like going to class, I don't go. I just do whatever the hell I want. And my dad wakes up early in the morning. He is at work for 14 hours a day, 15 hours a day, so that I can support this lifestyle. He sends me money. And he just felt that what he was doing is really, really unfair. And from that day, okay, he became every teacher's favorite because he did not miss a single class. He always sat on the first bench. because he'd missed so much in the past, he was not a very, he did not understand everything that the teacher was explaining, but he sat on the first bench, took notes. If he didn't understand something, he asked the teacher to explain it properly. He did everything perfectly from that day. Okay. Suddenly, that change was so apparent within him. He completely transformed. So the night that he had the conversation with his mom, and she told him dad is at work and he will, it was late, but he's still at work. The next morning, he woke up, and from that day, he did not miss a single class. Earlier, he used to tell his friends, it's so cold, let's just sleep. Okay. But from that day, he actually called everybody, wake up, let's go, let's go, let's go. So that is how that person, without requiring any force, okay, he did not have to force himself, his mentality changed. It was a change of feeling. It was a change of feeling, and something within him flipped, and he became a completely transformed individual from that day. Okay, he became disciplined with respect to his, classes, his school. But that flowed on to other areas of his life as well. Okay, he began to be more organized with his clothes. He began to dress better. His demeanor of speaking, it changed. It was as if in that 1 second, something within him transformed and he became a different individual. So, you can also have this flip in personality, this flip in attitude with respect to discipline and with respect to your manifestation. Okay. If you can really decide that from now on, I am the most disciplined person in the universe, then that can become true for you right now. The only thing is, you have to stop saying, maybe I can do it, I'm just like, my mind is, I'm not good at controlling it. I don't have the willpower. If you start doing it, and stop making excuses for why you cannot be the most disciplined individual, or at least way more disciplined than before. If you stop making excuses for it right now, then you can manifest it right now. The thing is, you have to stop hoping for it, longing for it, and you have to make a decision. Going from being undisciplined and just having basically a very mediocre mentality, thought process life, to becoming a highly motivated, disciplined individual, it can happen within a second. Honestly, you become what you do repeatedly. Okay, in India, I sometimes look at construction laborers, okay, who get paid pennies to do some of the hardest, most difficult jobs in the world, in the most hostile environments, like torrential rain, 40 degrees, 45 degrees Celsius temperatures, okay, and they do it on a daily basis. Every morning when they get up, it has been ingrained into their system that I have to go to work. At that time, they don't give themselves the option to not go to work. Even if this construction laborer is an alcoholic, every morning after waking up, he still goes to work. They have stopped giving themselves the option of not going to work. It's what everybody does, including the women and the children. They just go to the construction site to work. They don't give themselves that option. So you become disciplined by doing it again and again and again and again and again. And initially, if you need that little bit of force, you have to force yourself to do it. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a problem. Any new thing, when you start doing it, Initially, if you have to force yourself to do it, to force yourself to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, that's normal. Eventually, by doing it again and again and again and again and again, you build that habit. I have made a video, thoughts versus feelings. Okay. I'll add the link in the description somewhere. You have to watch that video. Okay. Thoughts and feelings, they always go together. So if you want to manifest, if you want to land in the state of the wish fulfilled, you have to start by thinking about it. And when you just drop your circumstances, when you stop making excuses and just start thinking about something, automatically you land in that feeling. For example, if I were to describe a really tasty, juicy, succulent burger, okay, and as you're eating that burger, the juices are trickling down your chin, and it's just, oh goodness, it's almost a little bit embarrassing to eat this burger with all the cheese and caramelized onions and the juices, and it's a little bit embarrassing, but you don't even care. It's like a bite of heaven. Okay, so when I start talking about something like this, automatically you start salivating a little bit. You start thinking about it. You start visualizing it. Your job is precisely this: to contemplate the joy that would be yours if you already had your manifestation. That will help you to flip the switch within you. And after that, you don't have to force yourself that much to be disciplined, because you are already in your mind, you're living in that feeling. Okay. So when it comes to healthy eating, for example, so if you keep affirming, oh, I'm eating this cucumber and this tomato and this apple, and this is so healthy, and this apple is so fresh, and by eating this fresh apple, I'm becoming fresh and healthy, like, that is how people who eat healthy, that is how they talk. That is literally how they just praise themselves for being so healthy. Okay. People who don't have that discipline, who don't have that willpower, you tell them, let's go eat on some like fried junk food, man. They're like, yes. Oh, I know it's not healthy and I'm on my diet, but let's just go. Today is a Saturday. But the healthy ones, they're like, ew, like, I don't do that stuff. No. You guys go. I'm going for my run. Okay. So, and it's not a matter of discipline. This person has just been doing that. And so that is that person's comfort zone. The other person has always been failing at their diet and always giving in to their impulses. The most disciplined people in the world, some of them are like, there's this guy called Kipchoge. Okay. And when asked that how does he manage to be disciplined, Kipchoge is the first person on the planet to run a marathon under 2 hours. And I think he also won the gold in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, the gold medal. He said that if you always give in to your little impulses that let me not train today, let me just go and drink beer with my friends, then you are a slave to those impulses. And if you cannot control your own mind, then how can you control other people in your reality? How can you control the situation to manifest a specific outcome? And how to be disciplined is to just start being disciplined right this moment. To tell yourself that I am extremely disciplined. In fact, the better way is I already got it. So why are we even talking about mental diets and discipline right now? You cannot talk about how to be disciplined on your mental diet in order to manifest what you want when you already manifested it. Like, that is illogical confidence, actually. So, purely from a manifestational perspective, I already got it. So, what's there to manifest? That person, that SP, obviously they want me. So, of course, like, they're thinking about me all the time. So yeah, that person will show up. It's not a problem. Let's go party right now. Let's go do this right now. That's it. Like, that is discipline. You have to drop the problem and just tell yourself that I already got it, and I don't care if it sounds delusional. Okay, nothing significant was ever accomplished by anyone who accepted the current reality. Okay, there cannot be any sort of any progress if you just simply accept the current reality and, oh, this is the status quo, so there's nothing we can do. Nothing of progress, nothing significant, no progress was ever made with that mentality. So, how to be disciplined? Flip the feeling. Okay, how to flip the feeling? By thinking about it. How did I make you think about a nice juicy burger? By talking to you about it, right? So, if it's money, so, oh, how would I feel if I had that money? Goodness me, I would be like I would be bathing in luxury all the time. I would be driving this nice car, I would be wearing nice clothes, and I would be just chilling at this pub, eating at that restaurant. I would be making that much money. Goodness me, like, I would just feel so confident and have that swagger of a wealthy individual. How would it feel if I already was happily married? If I was the one who was chosen by the specific person, so that I don't have to manifest that person anymore. How would you feel? Just start imagining that your person is showering you with love. Or start saying it. My SP showers me with love. I am loved and chosen by that person. So there is nothing that I have to do to get their attention by getting them to like my Instagram stories or anything of that sort. I'm just living my life. I'm already loved and chosen by them. Do you see how that just flips the feeling within you? Drop your problem. Like, your problems are irrelevant. Nobody gives a fuck about them. Oh, my SP said this. Nobody gives a damn. Like, really, no one. So it's up to you whether you want to keep playing the same old, boring, sad movie all the time, or you want to play the movie of your choice. Okay. And it's easy. I used to think that, like, discipline and willpower is very difficult, and honestly, like, in my 3D, there are some aspects of my life wherein I need to be just a little bit more disciplined. It could enhance my quality of life greatly. But on the whole, man, I am in a very, very confident space. And I was under the impression that, oh, discipline and willpower, it's so difficult. No, it's just a question of doing it for a few days. Some people say it's 21 days. Some people say it's 90 days. Just do it, man. Like, mental diets are for life. What is more enjoyable for you? Okay. My SP hates me. My SP said that. My SP rejected me. So I'm crying. I gave up working and I'm not eating healthy. I just cry all day in bed and get drunk and eat junk food. And, like, do you like that? Or you like, oh, I'm doing so well in life and I'm loved and chosen by my specific person. Of course, they think about me all the time and I feel really taken care of, loved, chosen, adored, desired, wanted by this person. Which one do you like more? So which one is easier for you? It is not even that much a question of discipline. Okay, but initially, if you have to use that little bit of force, if you have to force yourself out of it, out of that state, out of that mood, it's okay. but eventually it gets easier. How to be disciplined? Start being disciplined right now. Like, that is the simple answer. So I hope that I was able to shed some light on how to build discipline so that you can train your mind to live in the end successfully and get what you want. I would like to recommend a video titled "Why You Should Stop Manifesting Your Specific Person" right now. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. If you like this video, please hit like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Unleash the power within you. And remember that if I said it, I already did it. Thank you.